A lot of cool rewards for us. Look at this amount of stuff. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sup guys, it's Kosh, and today in Diablo 4 we will talk about Helltide area and how you can get the most of it, get its benefits, get the best loot and all that stuff. Let's go. So from time to time on the map, and you will get notification as well, you will see the Helltide logo. This is this sword in fire, and 2 regions will become red. Those areas are special, they can be random, it doesn't mean that it will be the same one all the time. And when you go to that area, you will see the notification that Helltide is happening. That area will have some random enemies spawning, all that stuff. And your goal will be getting as many of those Helltide thingies as possible. So there are several ways how you can do this. The first one, which is very easy and available for us right now, is to defeat the enemies on the events. This is the best way to get those, because events are giving you a lot of enemies and you can get a lot of those aberrant cinders from them. So there we go, we finished this one, we got some loot and we got 21 embers straight away, which is pretty good. That's very fast and efficient. So that's option 1. Option 2, you might find an area where you can farm enemies easy. So if you'll be just running around looking for enemies, you won't get far, because enemy spawn aren't that common, and like small groups, even if you take them out, they will drop you maybe a couple of those cinders, and come on, you need way more. For good results, you would like to get about 300 per each Helltide, and that will be a good result, so you can get more rewards. But by defeating the normal enemies, you will get just a little bit of those. So we got 12 over here in this fight, and it took quite a while. So your best bet will be running around, and if you remember the areas of the events, those will be your best bet. Otherwise, you can try to look for mini bosses. Let's try to find some. Sometimes in the Helltide area, you can find unique boss that's level 74 nightmare difficulty, and I think it will be level 100 for the next difficulty. That dude is really powerful. I actually fought him recently and I managed to kill him, but the rewards don't worth it. They are really bad. So if you are not high level enough, don't do it, because you will waste a lot of time. Although in the process you will get a lot of embers, but there is a really high chance of dying, so be careful not to die while doing that. There we go. You can see this icon on the map, and that's a mini boss that you can take out, and he will give you quite a good amount of cinders. Be careful, because they can be dangerous. They can give quite a good damage to you. And very important thing, guys, if you die in the Helltide, you will lose, I think, half of the cinders that you have right now. So dying isn't really the best option. Like, it's a really horrible option, to be honest. So try not to die. Do your best to avoid dying and try to take out as many enemies as possible. Another thing are things that grow around here, like mines, herbs and that kind of stuff. When you defeat those, when you gather from them, you get a chance to get some cinders from them as well. So that's one option to do that. As you can see, we found an area nearby with the event, and to get cinders from that area. So let's rush a little bit over there. There we go, and this is a really good one. There will be a lot of enemies, so let's activate the obelisk, stand on one of those things. This one isn't the best. The best ones are where you have to defeat a lot of enemies. Here it's a bit different, but in any case, finishing an event will also reward you with some things. So we got our friend here who wanted to join us. Let's defeat the enemies meanwhile. There we go, so he won't be suffering the damage. Oh my god, the time ran out, we were slow, but we actually destroyed quite a lot of enemies here. And we've got quite a lot of cinders just by normally fighting them, so that's one of the options. Another cool thing, that when enemies are killed by other players, the mobs, you will still be able to get those cinders from them. So sometimes it's a good idea to roam around and see what's happening, like if someone have some cinders left behind. And there we go, we finished this event, and we got some more cinders here. So we got 100 cinders in like 10 minutes of gameplay, which is pretty good. Here is another cool event where you have to defend the caravan. So yeah, basically the best way to get the cinders is finishing the events, and other ways like harvesting the resources, farming, or even fighting the mini bosses. It's fun, but it's not that efficient. Okay, this is the best event where you have to slay as many enemy waves as you can before the time right now, because you will get a lot of enemies coming up like that, and that will allow you to do more kills and get more embers. Alright guys, after you harvested enough of Helltide, or if the Helltide is ending, you can take a look at the map, and in the area where you're in, like the next area doesn't show us the chest, but this one where we're in, you can see the chests on the map. You got the protection, jewelry, weaponry, and mysteries chests. Mysteries is like the most expensive one, but it get crazy amount of resources and loot. Can we afford it? Our inventory is kind of full, so that's a bad idea to go for it right now. Let's clean it from the crap. Oh yeah, and what's cool, you can leave the area of Helltide, like teleport to town and come back. As long as the event isn't over, your cinders will stay with you. So it's okay to go to the town, sell your crap, repair, or do all that stuff. So which chests do you want to open? It depends on what we have. Like in our case, we need a new weapon, so the weaponry chest would be the best for us. And I kinda like the mysteries chest, because you will see that it will get a lot of cool rewards for us. Look at this amount of stuff. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4 really high rarity legendary sacred items, and some elixirs and some ingredients for crafting and everything. So that's very cool, but it's very expensive as well, and they are rare. I think there is only one per area. So now we need to save up enough Helltide for the weaponry chest and try that one as well. Oh, we got 2 elite monsters right here. Okay, that's good. Let's take them out. Yeah, elites drop, well, not crazy amount of cinders, but it's pretty good. You can even get some elite bosses like this Helltide Commander if you get the right event. Those guys are extremely tough, but they also get really good rewards. As for the price of the chest, the most expensive is Chest of Mysteries, then goes the weaponry, then I think jewelry, and then the armor. The armor is the cheapest one, it costs only 75, but for other chests you need to work a bit harder to get enough cinders to get all the loot that you need. So let's try to open the light weaponry chest and see what do we get. It's more RNG than Chest of Mystery. Sometimes you can get only crap, like this time one rare sacred weapon, which is really bad. Sometimes you can get several legendary as well, so it's RNG. But what's good about the Helltide, that you can select specific item slot that you need, and if you really need some boots or something, you can go for the specific chest and get them there. Because even for the armor, you get each chest for each armor piece, so this one is for the gloves, handguards, and if you need exact piece of armor, you can find that chest and use it. And you know, there are 2 areas, so you can have several chests, and that way you can get more rolls for the item piece that you need. So yeah guys, Helltide is a really good way to get extra items for your character, to upgrade the piece of gear that you are missing and have some fun, because it's time-based, it's really nice, and you can combine it with other type of activities like questing or doing the Tree of Whisper things. So, you know, 2-in-1 is always a good option. Let me know in the comments if you get extra tips for Diablo 4 Helltides. That will help other people to know more about the game. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. All those things will help to promote the video in YouTube algorithm, so more people will see it. And thank you very much for watching. You can check out the video description for the playlist with other guides, my other channels, social media, Discord, and that kind of stuff. And yeah, have a good one. Stand Kosh out. Bye.